Hi.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions about being a teacher.
Okay.
So, what's one of the most challenging things about being a teacher?
I would say students who are unmotivated and who struggle to show what they know in the classroom and who just refuse to work, and when I feel like I'm working harder than they are for them to get a good grade. That frustrates me and I don't like that. How about you? You've worked with students. What bothers you?
I feel like that's one of the biggest things. Students that are lazy and they are really smart, but they just don't want to do the work. And that's really frustrating.
I worry about their future because if they can't even turn in an assignment right now and they get into those habits, they seem to form those, and I'm afraid that that's the kind of adults that they're going to be, and that stresses me out. I feel stressed for them.
For sure. What other challenges do you think there are that you face?
I find challenges with time personally. There's never enough time to complete all the work that is required, and the state keeps mandating more and more things to put on our plate, and we're supposed to be doing all these, and we're spread so thin that it's really hard to just focus on being a good teacher.
What do you feel about parents? Have you ever had challenges with parents?
Yeah, I've had a few. I don't have very many problems with parents, but I think that sometimes online communication can be a really bad thing. I think it's better to have physical communication with people, because sometimes somebody might think that you're having tone or whatever and you're not, or vice versa. You might take what they're saying the wrong way. And I think that miscommunications are probably the biggest problem. And of course there's always some parents who think their kids are perfect or whatever, but for the most part I don't have problems with parents. They're awesome. I think if you're positive with them and you're nice about their kids, if you treat their kids the way you want your kids to be treated, like people, and like you care about every single one of them, then you're going to be successful.
I agree.
What do you think? Are you nervous about working with parents?
I think that there's always going to be people that are difficult to work with, but that's just what happens in life. So, but I think for the most part, most parents should be pretty good. Most people are pretty sensible and just want their students to do well, and as long as you do your best as a teacher, you shouldn't have too many problems with parents.
What if you had a parent that was like verbally bashing one of your kids, like one of your students?
I would probably contact.
What would you do?
Probably contact like the administration, or
Yeah, it's a good idea.
find other people who could
Tell the counselor or something.
Yeah, like fix the situation, or see if there's any other help that needs to be offered for the student.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no abuse or anything.
Yeah, because that's really hard when you're sitting there watching someone like tear a person down and they're the parent. Like, what are you supposed to do? I don't like that either.
That's a hard
I don't like mean parents. I like nice ones. What are you excited about for teaching?
I'm excited to have summers off.
Amen.
I know you love summers off.
Yes, I do.
And I'm excited to be able to be with my kids when they're
Yeah.
not in school. And I think it'll be really rewarding to help people and just watch students grow and learn, and to be able to see their progression from point A to point Z.
It's awesome.
It's really cool. I know that my teachers have really liked watching me go from point A to point Z. So
yeah, it's good. You'll love that. It's very rewarding, especially when you have kids who are nice and helpful and they are appreciative and they recognize that you're putting forth a lot of effort. You're going to find that just makes your day. It just makes you want to work 10 times harder for those kids.
Well, thank you so much for having a conversation with me.
Yeah, anytime.
All right.
I like to talk.
See ya.
Hi, Professor Pellegrini.